Well, England is also where one of the biggest rate rigging scandals began earlier this year. It involved Libor, the average rate at which major international banks based in London lend money to each other. Now the Swiss banking giant UBS has agreed to pay $1.5 billion in fines for trying to manipulate that rate. Jack Barton reports.
Having only just emerged from a rogue trader scandal and the loss of billions of dollars, Swiss bank UBS was hit with $1.5 billion in fines on Wednesday over its role in a rate-fixing scandal. UBS admitted to two kinds of manipulation: that traders attempted to influence the London interbank offered rate to make money on derivatives, and that UBS understated its own borrowing rates to make the bank appear stronger. US prosecutors also charged two former UBS traders in connection with the Libor scandal, though a verdict is not expected anytime soon.
You want to ask these people, how is it possible that not just one trader, but 36 traders in the same financial institution have agreed to manipulate the interest rates without the top management of the same bank knowing anything about it. So these are things that need to be clarified, and it takes a lot of time.
The deal makes UBS the second bank after Barclays to admit wrongdoing in relation to the London interbank offered rate, which is used to set the price of about $350 trillion worth of financial products worldwide.
Libor is considered the world's most important financial instrument, impacting everything from complex financial derivatives to household credit cards. However, the size of the fine did raise a few eyebrows in the finance sector.
I would imagine there's probably more skeletons in the cupboard, and I really think that at some point policymakers and regulators need to start focusing on the fact that we probably need banks to engineer a recovery and growth, and at some point there needs to be a line in the sand drawn. I think regulators need to be careful about levying too high fines.
Over a dozen banks are still being investigated, and the Royal Bank of Scotland is widely tipped to be the next lender that may have to settle with regulators. Jack Barton, CCTV, Brussels.